Oh, I feel like I'm gonna burp. Am I? Am I? Okay. Am I? Okay. Hi, my name is May Like the Month, and this is my video. I asked on my Instagram to send me your suggestions of what you would like to see me film. I knew I wanted to film today, but I had no idea what I was going to do, and all of you were so kind enough to send me your suggestions. And reading through the suggestions, I realized that all of these are very feasible for me to do, and that I can probably film them in a couple minutes or less. So I might as well just cram pack everything to one video. You know, shake the goose and see what comes loose. Hopefully this video doesn't derail and become a weird hodgepodge of things, but that's showbiz, baby. My most popular suggestion on what to film was my skincare routine. My skincare routine is very bare bones. I like to say KISS, keep it simple, stupid. I have an oily skin type that is susceptible to dry patches, mainly like around here and on the sides of my nose, weirdly enough. And I am incredibly acne prone, and I am prone to dark spots. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation here and here, purely because I had cystic acne and hormonal acne when I was you know, around a teenager that didn't really care about her skincare routine. So now I'm in damage control. So I realized that the more basic and simple my skincare routine, my skin benefited the most from. I used to layer a lot of things on thinking that it would help me, but turns out it just either clogged my pores or the ingredients all meshed together wouldn't work for my skin type, and I didn't see any huge benefit from it. So cutting it back and letting my skin breathe was the best for me. I am starting to sound like that Bella Thorne video with my skincare routine, but I promise you it's not. So the first thing I do is I go ahead with the Thayer's facial toner with witch hazel. You can find that guy at Walmart. I find that toners are great for when I feel like my pores are clogged, especially if I wear a lot of makeup just now. Now I go in with the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is what I've been using probably every single day for the past 3-4 months. And it has done me no wrong. I go in with my ring finger because it is the weakest finger out of all your fingers. Your little phalanges, weak phalanges. Next step is I go in with niacinamide. You know what the worst part is? There's actually the pronunciation right underneath it. I still don't know it. Still don't know how to pronounce it. This one is from the Inky list. Niacinamide. And then last step is I go in with my CeraVe moisturizing cream. This one's a very basic moisturizer, and that's why I love it for every day. It has no fragrance to it. And it doesn't leave me feeling too oily, and it doesn't leave me feeling like I just put nothing on my face either. It's that perfect balance. And I find that it's tacky enough that my foundation and my concealer and primer would stick to it perfectly. So that's my skincare routine. That's it. I do the occasional sheet mask and I do the occasional clay mask, but for day to day, this is it. Meet Latte. A lot of you people love Latte, as do I, and wanted to know a little bit more about her. She is 10 years old. I got her when she was just turning 8, so a little over 2 years ago. When I adopted her, I didn't know what cat I wanted. I just knew that I wanted another being in my life and another friend, because I live alone. And going into the adoption center, I looked at all the cats, and then I saw this little, okay, not so little, this big butt sticking out of her cardboard box. And I was like, oh, Okay, I'm sorry. Little butt. So I saw this little big butt sticking out of a cardboard box. And I was like, oh, who's that thick bitch? And opened the door and she made a run for it. And I knew, I was like, oh, she's zesty. So I took her home. Before I took her home, they told me that she was adopted 3 times and given up 3 times because I don't know what happened to her in her past life, but as you can tell, she's a very obese cat. And that her food is very expensive, checkups are very expensive, high maintenance, and she would never go in her litter box, which I guess was, you know, the breaking point for 3 of those families. I was like, you know what, I have hardwood floors, easily wipeable, let's give it a try. And I took her home, and she's been with me ever since. She is a golden girl, so she doesn't really want to do much, which honestly I wouldn't want to either if I was, you know, 60, 70 years of age. So her food is quite expensive, and taking care of her is, you know, it's priceless. She has taught me so much about being patient, and yeah, no, she really has helped me through a lot of things in life, and we are actively, hey, you listening? We're actively trying to get you to lose some weight. So far she's lost 3 pounds. Not bad, honestly. She's my goyole, and I love her dearly. What are Latte's favorite things to do? She likes her scratching post, right? She knows how to sit, which is crazy. Crazy girl. So while I'm here, I guess I'll talk about how my sobriety is going. My sobriety is going well. I think I'm 74 days sober. I found that I don't even think about it anymore. I don't even know what a hangover feels like anymore. I'm making all the right decisions. Well, I'm not, okay, never mind. I'm making conscious decisions, and I don't know. I feel like I'm a much better person. And that's just me speaking from a personal standpoint, because I knew when I drank I was an awful human being. I didn't care about anyone but myself. I would say hurtful things about myself. I didn't like myself very much. Now it's hard to talk about it because I'm so new to this sobriety thing, and maybe I haven't found the right avenues or the right pieces of advice to give, but I can truly say take it day by day. Focus on the little successes that you have done and celebrate yourself for that. You made your bed in the morning? Sick! That's so sick. You walked by like an alcohol store, like Wine Rack or LCBO, and you didn't get anything? That's amazing. You didn't drink that night, even when you're out in a social setting? That's fantastic. Carrying on with that conversation, the benefits that I found being sober outweigh the benefits of me being drunk. I am more productive. I feel self-confident and aware and happy. I work out probably 5 times a week now. I have a lot more time and a lot more money to spend it, not only on myself, but on with my friends and my family. It's good. I'm an adult now. It's freaking crazy. You should have seen me a year or 2 ago. I was a completely different person. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. And I feel like I'm the best form of myself while being sober. I got a couple suggestions to do a vlog style video, and to be completely honest, my life is kind of repetitive and almost a little bit boring, but my dad always told me when your life is boring, your life is good. So I guess my life is good. I work a 9 to 5 job. I come home, I hang out, I do laundry, I pet my cat, I have dinner, I go work out, whether it be kickboxing, hot yoga, spin class, Pilates, yeah, all that fun stuff. And on my downtime, I watch other people play video games because I'm not that great at playing video games myself. Or the only video game, actually, yeah, the only video game I really play is what you're seeing right now, which is Mario Kart on my iPhone. I think I've gotten pretty good at it. I did it! I got first place. So I have to crouch all the way down here. But this is how I take off my makeup. First, I go in with the Fourth Ray Beauty BFD cleansing oil. Slather that all over my face. And then I just wash it off with some warm water. And I find that the cleansing oil is good, but it doesn't take off every bit of my makeup. So then I go in with my CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. And that's it. Easy peasy. So I realized I didn't film an outro, so this is my outro. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It's a little hodgepodge and a mix, and I don't know, I had fun. I don't know how the video is going to turn out, but if anything, I know it's just going to be a good time. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. In my house, I just want to get all of them out. I want to scream.
Happy?
Yeah.